This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Saying. Finds his man. It's Tate. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
I think the defense got fooled here. They thought that receiver was going to go deep downfield. He ends up curling back to the inside for a nice gain.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Tight end makes the grab. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of...
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the sack on first down, it's second down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 13. But here we go, a red zone opportunity.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Off the play fake on first down. They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab, a chance to score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Pass caught. Second down now.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. And you set it down after that completion. To the air, it's Aguilar. Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Staley. And the Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. Becoming a solid drive. They get a first down right at the 49. Ball handed to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion makes it second and medium. Keeping it on the ground here. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
The sure hands, it's Staley. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Looking right, this one caught. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for him. Caught over the middle. It's Lewis. Touchdown, Vols. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Play here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Sayan. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's really hard to be accurate when you're falling back and not getting anything on the football. He threw that ball off his back foot.
And time for one more play in the first quarter of this national championship game. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught inside the red zone and still running. They finally get him down, but the offense with a big spark to wrap up the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that seems we'll just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They cap the drive with 6 points.
He's been sharp on these touchdown passes today. That makes 2 for him now already. He's reading the coverage as well and making the right throws.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. To throw, it's Aguilar. He flips it to the back across the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Smith. They stop him out at the 42. Gets a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
A move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball on the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Volunteers pick up enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now it's second down here. It's a draw to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. convert. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Tennessee.
And the Volunteers will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. Down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hand off to the back. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes a quick catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that 1st down.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but that play moves him in the scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's got it right near the end zone. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this 1st half.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense starts with a short field. Going back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. It's nice execution to pick up the first down. Little curl route Kirk against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, and then he made a great throw for that first down. Well, it's another huge gain for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense cannot be stopped.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime, and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Movement here from the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks free. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Lewis. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Defense is coming after him. Contact as he threw it. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Quick throw testing the middle. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Lewis. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
On the move now. Fires it on the move. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The Vols have first and 10 here. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. He bought some time, now lets it go. The receiver makes the grab.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now flip down. And the Vols will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down completion to the left. They bring him down, but not before he picks. First and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, that's modern college football for you right there. Fourth and short, in field goal range, you got to kick it, right? Nope. I mean, not many would have faulted them for kicking it and getting the 3 points, but now they've set up a goal to go and are pushing for 6.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Lining up to try the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. And the sort of brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Makes the catch downfield. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
It's a fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
The back's got it. He gets loose. He shreds the tackle.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Hand off to the single back.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Tackled quickly after the catch, but the ball moves all the way to the 30.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them. They've taken care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Caught over the middle. It's Staley. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And I am I'm so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Third down, out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here. And
he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the all-important extra point. With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Aguilar. With the catch, it's Staley. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realize
the pass rush gets home.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. That's a design quarterback keeper. The balls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
That's caught. It's Smith. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. And the Volunteers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To throw, it's Aguilar. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Here comes a handoff. He shreds the tackle.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. Kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can, but the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Tailback takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I get the passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
He'll field the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
And your Tennessee Volunteers will take over 1st and 10.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Aguilar. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
He's past the marker and still going. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
That return backfires on him. Now their offense is stuck with the ball inside their own 10.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. QB keeper all the way. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Here's the 2nd down play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Aguilar. Pulls it in. It's Staley. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Staley.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Scooped up in the defense. Breaks an open space. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. Clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Looking for a man. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call.
A fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a 1st down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Trying for a 4th down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions.